we have enjoyed two amazing Avatar series.
Woohoo!
Avatar: The Last Airbender and The Legend of Korra. But what if there was gonna be a third series? Who would be the Avatar then? The Avatar fandom has no shortage of theories on who the Avatar will be after Korra. They also have theories on how the Avatar is chosen. In this video, we'll be looking at some of the most compelling theories that will point us to a possible third Avatar in this imagined series. Every Avatar has problems they need to face. Aang had to end a war that had been raging for 100 years and stop a mad emperor from taking over the world. Korra had to face similar tyrants, but also had to battle with modern ideologies that plague the modern world, such as anarchism and fascism. After tackling these kinds of problems, what could a new Avatar face in a post-Korra world? Well, it's no doubt that the world will keep progressing forward. We'll talk about what kind of world this new Avatar will inhabit, but if we were to take a look at our own world, we can begin to see some issues a new Avatar could face. As the world begins to become more connected and transportation and communication become easier, wars would not be waged so much with soldiers and fleets, but with information and intelligence gathering. While it would be interesting to see Avatar be made into some kind of 1950s spy thriller, it may not please all fans. But if Korra tackled more advanced problems in her time, then whoever comes next would face similar problems as well. What are we facing today? Climate change, misinformation from biased news sources. These may not seem like problems that can be solved with the Avatar state. Despite all of that, it still would be interesting to see a new Avatar face the kinds of problems we see in our world. Aside from the kind of world this new Avatar would live in, the resources at their disposal will be limited to say the least. Sure, they might have the latest tech of their time, but the Avatar has always had a wealth of knowledge from their past lives. During the events of Legend of Korra, her connection to the Avatar cycle was broken. Whoever is after Korra will only have her as guidance. Now, this may seem like a bad thing, but perhaps due to this closeness, the next Avatar develops a closer bond to her past life than previous Avatars. While thinking about what a new Avatar would face, the question on everyone's mind is just who would be the next Avatar? Well, we have a few good theories out there and some established lore to suss out the answer. The Avatar cycle follows a pattern. Before Aang, there was Roku, a firebender, and before him it was Kyoshi, an earthbender. The cycle continued with Korra from the Water Tribe. So the cycle goes earth, fire, air, water. Based on this, we can safely say the next Avatar will be from the Earth Nation. Now, you might think that's all, but we actually have a pretty solid theory to what the next Avatar might look like. Fans of Avatar: The Last Airbender have linked the physical similarities between past Avatars and their future lives. It's rooted in a belief that a person will reincarnate looking like the one they loved most in a past life. For example, Korra has a lot of similarities to Katara. Before that, Aang bore a striking resemblance to Roku's wife. Even before the events of Avatar: The Last Airbender, we know that Kyoshi looks similar to Avatar Kuruk's wife, whose face was stolen by Ko the Face Stealer. Given this compelling evidence, the next Avatar will most likely look like Asami, Korra's girlfriend. So, our new Avatar, regardless of gender, will look like Asami and be from an earthbending nation. Now, we've looked at what this new Avatar will face in terms of problems and a bit on what they would look like. The final question is, when will this new Avatar appear? Time is a tool to measure the day. It doesn't go backwards, only one way. You can have all the power in the world, but time will get you in the end. Eventually, Korra will pass, hopefully by natural causes and not by some terrible battle or accident. The ages of the Avatars vary, with Aang being one of the oldest Avatars to have lived. But if we take away the 100 years he was frozen in ice away, Aang died when he was in his mid-60s. The time span between Avatar Aang and Korra was around 70 years, and when Korra was Avatar, the world had entered an industrial revolution. The aesthetic of the world resembled turn-of-the-century America, think 1920s. Now, if we follow the same kind of trend and Korra lives for another 60 or 70 years, the new Avatar could very well live in the 21st century. While the years are not canonically marked in the Avatar world, years are marked with AG or BG. AG means after the Air Nomad genocide or after genocide, and BG refers to before genocide. It is a crucial event in the world's history and an easy way to mark the passage of time. Korra was born in 153 AG. Now, if we take that 70-year average, the new Avatar could be born somewhere around 220 AG. If the trends continue in terms of technology, fashion, and media, it is entirely possible that the new Avatar could exist in some kind of Avatar version of the 90s. Think about it, this new Avatar could be a radical baggy pants-wearing skateboarding earthbender. The campy 90s Avatar. Oh, that sounds downright awful, I love it! But in all seriousness, one of the staples of Korra's time was electricity and the radio. This new Avatar could exist in a world with television and early internet. This imagined world could also house the problems this new Avatar could face, such as misinformation via this brand new invention called the internet. As corny as it sounds, I would love to see how the creators of Avatar would tackle a millennial Avatar. And that is our little mini theory on who the next Avatar could be. Look, I don't care if it's a bit cheesy, I want to see a 90s Avatar. Do you? Would you hate it? Let us know in the comments down below and post your own theories on the next Avatar. If you like this video, be sure to give it a like. And if you want to see more content like this, be sure to hit that bell icon and follow us for more CBR content.